Peace, what's good? It's Ali, coming back at you with another video. In this video, I want to give beginners a very easy meditation technique. So this video, we're going to lay out directions to get into a very easy meditative zone. I recommend that you do this technique either when the sun is set, either in the morning or late at night, whenever the sun is down, but depending on your schedule, you may not be able to do that, so you want to do it whenever you can. The only thing that you'll need that I recommend is that you have some sort of meditative sound. So these are your binaural beats, isochronic tones, and monaural tones. If you want more information, we did a video breaking down the different brainwave entrainments, the binaural beats, isochronic, and monaural tones. Just go back into our YouTube archives, you can see that video. You can also use nature sounds like waterfalls, birds chirping, wind, air. They have so many different meditative tones. Or you can not use it. It's totally up to you. I find it very easy or easier to get into a meditative zone, especially when I was starting out meditating, by using different isochronic and binaural beats. So that's something that you may want to get. You can also hold a crystal while you meditate. So if you have a favorite crystal, you can use that. So let me go through the steps. I want to go through them very quickly so this video is very straight to the point. First off, you want to get into a very relaxed state. So you can either lay down on a bed, lay down on the floor, lay down on the couch, or you can sit in a chair with your back straight, or you can get into a lotus position or a meditative or sit Indian style. However you can get into a very comfortable state, that's what you want to do. One of the things when you meditate is you do not want to worry about your body and environment. So it's very important to get your environment in the right state and position your body so you're not worried about it. The most important thing when you get into your comfortable state is that your back is straight. So if you're sitting in a chair, you can put a pillow behind you. If you're sitting on the floor, you can put a pillow under your legs. So first step, get into a meditative zone. Then you can play your sounds. I recommend using headphones. So if you have some headphones, you can play your natural or meditative tones through that. Or, like I said, you do not have to have any kind of sounds. And like I said, you can hold a crystal too once you get into your comfortable state. Once again, you do not have to hold a crystal. I recommend that you start out by taking some very deep breaths. So you want to inhale through your nostrils, and you want to make sure you fill your abdomen. Try not to fill your chest up. When you inhale, it should fill up your stomach. So inhale very slowly through your nose, fill up your stomach, hold it for about 3 or 4 seconds, then exhale through your mouth. You want to do that for about a minute. You don't have to count or anything like that, but just take very deep breaths in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. During this time, when you're taking the deep breaths, you want to do your best to get more into your relaxed state. So while you're doing this is where you work out the kinks in your body. You work out if you're uncomfortable in a certain area. While you're taking those deep breaths, focus on calming whatever area that you feel tense. So if you carry a lot of stress in your back, while you're doing the deep breathing, just focus on relaxing that part of the back. It's hard to explain, but once you do it, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So after you take the deep breaths and you get into a relaxed state, this is when you want to start meditating. Now, the word meditation means to think or to ponder. So the question is, what are you thinking and pondering about? And this is where you have to use your own creativity. For some people, you may have a certain answer or certain question that you want to answer for. So when you get into the deep meditation, after you do your deep breathing and you start to get into the meditative zone, just hold that question in your mind. So if it's something dealing with your life purpose, just hold the thought of life purpose in your mind and just focus on that. You'll have different thoughts that come about. You may start thinking about bills or what your parent or what your children are doing or the chores you have to do when you finish meditating. When these thoughts of humanity and these human thoughts come into your mind, just simply let them go It's one thing to stop these thoughts, which takes practice of meditating, but once you get into the habit of saying, like, in your mind, you know, this don't have anything to do anything, let it go. And start to focus your mind on whatever you're attempting to get answers for. Now, if you just want to relax when you meditate, then I recommend that you visualize something that's very relaxing. So this may be a beach, or this may be your vacation home, or you may find yourself in the middle of a desert. You can literally meditate or ponder or think about anything. The whole thing with meditation is you just want to explore your consciousness. We have many different layers of consciousness. For most of us, when we just walk through Earth, we're focused on physical reality. So all our thoughts have everything to do with physicality. When you meditate, you want to do your best to focus on higher levels of thoughts, and it takes practice. So after you get into your relaxing state, after you start to focus your mind on something, that is where you can explore your levels of consciousness. And like I said, you can pose a question to yourself, or you can just visualize whatever you want to see. But you can do the meditation for 10 minutes or up to an hour. It totally depends on you. One of the things to look for to know that you got into a deep state is you'll notice that it seems like it's longer than what it actually is. For an example, you may meditate for 15 minutes, but it feels like 30 minutes. That's because you got into a deeper state. And like with everything, the more you do it, the more you'll get out of it. So the more you practice, and I recommend you practice meditating every day, by the time a month comes past, 2 months, you'll find yourself getting into a meditative state very easily. At first, like I said, you're going to deal with chatter, you're going to deal with a lot of human thoughts. But after you get through that and train your mind into going deeper beyond humanity and human things, your mind will get into a state where it knows, soon when you're about to meditate, it's about to get put to work. So hopefully this video has served you well. Easy meditation for beginners. It's not as difficult as what you may think it is. The difficult part that I see with people is just starting. Have to have confidence in yourself to at least start. So if you want to know more information about myself and what we do, be sure to go to our website, thirdeyeactivation.com. Until next time, peace.